A rally tonight for what's being called a matter of life and death. First responders, ambulance workers, and EMTs are upset over a plan being put forth by Governor Corzine. It calls for pulling money from a training fund. Mike Gilliam is live in Morristown with that story, folks. Good evening, Mike.
Good evening, Brenda. Well, we're getting a little bit of rain right now, and it's kind of quiet, but that was not the case a short time ago. EMTs from across the state came here to let their voices be heard. Ambulance after ambulance, some sirens wailing, headed for the green in Morristown. The goal? Get Governor Corzine to restore a $4 million cut to the Emergency Medical Technician Training Fund.
It just hurts us. It's just very painful for us, and it's very disappointing.
The fund is used to train new EMTs and provide recertification training to those already on the job. The governor's cuts to the 2010 budget are designed to help close a $1.2 billion budget gap. Opponents of the cuts say they would hurt recertification efforts and also hurt cash-strapped first aid companies. Now, Dominic here organized this whole event. Dominic, how would it hurt the first aid companies?
We would have to cut back on other items such as insurance and medical supplies to rebudget our training, which we've taken out of the budget over the past 10 years when the training fund has been working well for us.
And what about your recruitment efforts and volunteers? Would you be able to get as many volunteers?
I don't think people would be interested in volunteering if they had to pay $800 for an EMT class.
Others point to the governor's nearly fatal accident, saying they were there for him.
The volunteers were the one that saved his life in his car accident, and he wants to hurt us in our fundings.
What do you think about that?
I think it's just plain wrong.
The governor's office says he had to make some tough choices in tough times while investing in health care and education for children and protecting the most vulnerable. The governor's spokesman says the $4 million was a surplus in the fund. The reallocation of that funding will have no programmatic impact on training. Now, EMTs say they will continue to push the governor. They're going to hold 2 more rallies like this one, wrapping up with one on May 18th at the state capitol in Trenton. Brenda, Harry?